So the gist of it is that if you really want to pick an industry, a business opportunity where you are as AI proof as possible, I've come to the conclusion that you have to create some kind of value in the physical world, in the real world, in reality, based on atoms and not based on bits and digital information, because 99.9% of all value created sitting in a computer right now by people around the world is going to be completely disrupted and replaced by AI. So I've given a lot of thought lately to what kind of business to start up here in Copenhagen. My name is Joe Kim. I've been working with real estate, property development, interior design, Airbnb management, rental projects, you name it, over the last decade and a half, and have started recently to rethink my path in business, and especially with these times that we're going through where everything is getting more and more disrupted by AI, you might as well start focusing on creating real value in the real world. The way I am intending on doing this is to transform properties, finding underappreciated assets of properties around Copenhagen and Denmark, flipping them and turning them into amazing, beautiful spaces that people they can really enjoy. So how do we prepare ourselves for the AI transformation in business? In my opinion, every kind of job, every kind of value that you provide via a computer right now is in for a major transformation disruption because of the AI. So everything that goes on the computer, everything that is based on digital information, on bits rather than atoms, which is the real world, I think is going to be completely displaced by artificial intelligence in the years to come. And we've already seen the beginning, of course. Digital communication workers, coding, copywriting, marketing, data management, all these jobs are getting replaced by increasing rates. And in my opinion, the only way you can de-risk yourself in business life completely is to create value in the real world, to set yourself up doing business, creating value for people in the real world. This is a note to myself and a note to the world. And my way to do this is to double down on what I've been doing before. I think in the future people are gonna look more into real life experiences because there's gonna be kind of AI fatigue from everything that is digital. So that means that the companies, the businesses that can provide genuine value in the real world in an effective and a professional way is going to have a prosperous future. So I am positioning myself for that by doubling down on doing these property transformations that I've been doing before, and then on top of that to further de-risk my business and AI mitigate the business case, be one of the first to integrate robotic workers in the business, so that instead of having 5 human workers doing construction and property transformation, being the first to have 5 workers and perhaps 5 or 10 robot workers working alongside the human workers to increase the total output of the company. I think this is at least one way that I don't see AI and robotics completely transforming the business for at least a few decades into the future. And by the time that this is not even a business anymore, I think the whole world and whole society is going to be transformed so many ways that everything will be abundant and you don't have to do business anymore. So that's another story for another day. But until then, create value in the real world, and as soon as possible be the first ones to integrate the AI and robotic workforce to further increase the output of your business. I think if you succeed in this, you have a pretty solid and a bright future as a business owner and as a human being on this planet. So let's strive for that, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks.